All right, so welcome everyone to the Hemophilia Council of California's Advocacy and Policy Webinar. My name is Elaine Kintz. I'm the Executive Director of the Hemophilia Council of California and wanted to welcome you to the California Children's Services What You Need to Know webinar that we are hosting this evening.
So how do you apply? So first, a referral must be made and an application completed, and anyone can refer to CCS. Even if you're a parent, you can call and you can make that referral yourself. CCS applications are available on the CCS website, and I believe that those links are being put into the chat. And documents must be submitted to your local county CCS office. It's always a good idea to keep a copy of everything you submit and document when and how you submitted it, just in case. So all referrals start with the local CCS county program, regardless of what kind of county you live in, whether it's that whole child model county that I mentioned or not. One way, probably the best way to refer to a county is to ask your child's doctor to send a referral to CCS. That way we have a head start on determining eligibility because we receive the medical records that we need with the referral. But you, like I said, you can also make the referral as a parent or as a guardian. Just call the CCS office in your county of residence, and CCS will then mail you the application and discuss next steps with you. And no problem if you don't have your child's medical records. We will just ask you to sign a release of information, and then we can ask your child's doctor to send us those records. All right, next slide. So there are two parts to the eligibility process. There's medical eligibility and there's financial eligibility. So the medical eligibility piece, a CCS medical consultant or a nurse case manager will review medical records that document your child's medically eligible condition. And then for financial eligibility, like I said, it's automatic if you're already enrolled in Medi-Cal. If your child is not already enrolled in Medi-Cal, then we'll ask you to submit 2 items proving your residency in the county that you live in. You'll need to submit income verification. If your child is covered by other insurance, like private insurance or workplace-based insurance, then we'll need to have a copy of that. Again, your proof that you applied to Medi-Cal, even if your child wasn't granted Medi-Cal, we need the proof that you did apply to Medi-Cal. And then if your child doesn't have Medi-Cal, there is an assessment fee, which is just $20 for the year. And then depending on your income, there could be an enrollment fee, which is a sliding scale kind of fee, also once a year, but it can also be broken into monthly payments if that's easier for your situation. So you might get a series of letters in the mail with a lot of information when you're first applying to CCS. And some of the information may pertain to you and some of it may not. So I recommend contacting the CCS program that sent you the letter to confirm what exactly is required of you. For example, one letter says that you have to call to make an appointment, when in reality, everything can be done over the phone and through the mail or electronically. And I think that is how most counties do that. Also, most counties assign members to a case manager based on the first letter of your child's last name. So if you have any questions Take heart in knowing that you have an assigned case manager local in your county, and you'll be able to reach out to that person directly anytime you have questions.
I do want to briefly thank all of our sponsors that make this webinar series possible. We have Takeda, Sanofi, BioMarin, Novo Nordisk, Pfizer, the Hemophilia Alliance, and CSL Behring, who help support these presentations. So thank you so much, Meredith, for your time. Again, if you guys have follow-up questions or like specific individual situations that you need assistance with, don't hesitate to reach out to us. And, you know, Meredith is specifically there in Humboldt County, but sometimes if I get a particular sticky CCS question, even if it's in a different county, I will call her, and she knows a lot of folks in other counties too. So she can help, she helps us navigate those on occasion. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next month. Bye-bye.